Hey YouTube, how you doing? Kevin here. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to pull the carburetor off and get that cleaned, because it's been opened up. You can see where the carburetor's been hanging down, not into the air filter boot, and so we're going to pull that apart and get that taken off, so we can get that in the ultrasonic cleaner. First things first, I told you guys last video on the Bombardier that I would get you the specifications for the Bombardier Rally 200. That's what this is. This is a Bombardier Rally 200, and turns out that it is gear oil that goes in there. And let's see if we can find it. 75 W90 GL5 or equivalent is what is used on this gear case. So 75 W90 weight oil. You're gonna fill it through the white plug. I don't know if you can see the white plug. Right here is a white plug. That's your fill and your, to check it. And then underneath of it, which you can't see, down and about an inch and a half over to the right is the drain plug to drain it out of gear oil. So there's that. Okay. Now back what we're doing, we're going to pull the carburetor off. These aren't that complicated to do. Basically back off the clamp. As much as you can. Once you get that loose, take off your fuel line, make sure your petcock is off. I'm just taking the whole fuel line off just to get it right out of the way. I don't know if you can see it or not. There is a vent clamp. That's your vent right there for your choke. We're actually going to cut that clamp off and put a hose clamp on that. One tough clamp. Now actually that's got antifreeze in it. That is not a vent clamp. That is a hose clamp for that carburetor. Is liquid cooled. So did not know that. Didn't know they did that on these. I'll be in a minute. Okay. Right, and then we got the other radiator hose that goes up to that side. I'm gonna pull off this boot, undo that and that other clamp. I want you to note something too, that this radiator is low on antifreeze. So if you have a full reservoir of antifreeze on a full radiator, you're going to have to drain that down. or you're going to lose antifreeze out of here. Okay. Done. Right. Two heavy duty clamps. This carburetor clearly was never removed. I'm undoing the slide nut. Take it all out, set it in a nice safe spot. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this carburetor, you see right there at the beginning, right there on the air horn, all that dirt and debris would get in the carburetor. The backside and everything else looks good on it. However, it's not good. So, needs to be done, needs to be cleaned, and we're going to clean it. So, now that we get that part off, I'm going to take a piece of electrical tape after inspecting the needle. Needle looks good. Okay. So I know I was in the way of some of it. So you got your two antifreeze coolant hoses. You gotta take those off in the clamps. Undo your slide for your slide. I put a piece of electrical tape over the needle to protect it. And get your vent hose down bottom and your fuel line, which I took the fuel line completely off. And that's pretty much it. Then I'm going to take this right here apart, put this in my ultrasonic cleaner, and let this clean. Which I don't need to do a video on that part because you guys know how to take 4 bolts out, 4 screws. And that's pretty much it for this. So I'm going to do the same with the little 4-wheeler and get that carburetor off so I can do them tonight. I have a feeling that the little quad is going to be a little bit more difficult than this thing is. So that's pretty much it for how to remove a carburetor on these. This cover right here was already removed, so you'd want to remove that first. That side cover comes off first. You take that off first. You drain down your antifreeze while you're taking that off. Undo your slide, your 2 clamps, and then boom, you're out. And that pretty much is the easiest carburetor to remove in the world. So we're going to just take the bowl off, get that all taken apart, see what we're looking at, and I'm gonna clean these in the ultrasonic cleaner. I figured now's a good time to do this because you know when it's going to fail? Right when I get it done. Right when I get the machine back together, it's going to leak. So I'm going to take it apart. See what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, look at all the debris in there. See that? That right there is why we're going to clean the carb. Right there. See all that crap in there? The inside of it doesn't look too bad, but that right there is the problem. See? All that dirt in there, all that dirt in the fuel. bottom, that goes through the carburetor and clogs it right up. So that's what I refer to as a good call. I have the little 4-wheel, which I'm not going to do a video on that one because you can't see me take it apart. You can't see me pulling it out because it's so small and so tiny. But you can see all the crap in the bowl. And that is why I'm doing the carb. So we're going to do the carb. Basically, you're going to throw a plug in it and adjust it all up. We got to put the oil in it. We got to do brakes in the front, and then that's pretty much it for this. So I gave you guys the specifications: 75 W90 GL5. Put a ball on the hitch, and that's it for this. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and you guys have a great day. Happy Sunday.